You might think angels are just stories in old books, but what if I told you there's an angel inside you, waiting to be set free? That's right. You've got both an angel and a demon within you. Now, before you start looking for wings or horns, let me explain. We're talking about the parts of you that are pure and good, and the parts that sometimes lead you astray. It's like having a little angel on one shoulder and a little devil on the other, just like in cartoons. But here's the thing, this isn't just make-believe. It's real, and it affects your life every single day. Now, you might be wondering, so what? Why should I care about some inner angel? Well, let me ask you this. Have you ever felt stuck in life? Like you're not living up to your full potential? That's your inner demon holding you back. But your inner angel? That's the part of you that can help you soar. If you don't unlock your inner angel, you might always feel like something's missing. You might make choices that don't serve you well, or miss out on amazing opportunities because you're too afraid to take them. Imagine going through life always doubting yourself, always listening to that nagging voice that says you're not good enough. That's what happens when your inner demon is in charge. But when you connect with your inner angel, everything changes. You start to see the world differently. You make better choices. You become the best version of yourself. And that's not just good for you. It's good for everyone around you too. Think about it. When you're at your best, kind, loving, creative, brave, that's your inner angel shining through. It's the part of you that wants to help others, that sees the beauty in the world, that believes in your dreams. Your inner angel is like a guiding light, showing you the way to your highest potential. But here's the catch. That light can get pretty dim if you don't pay attention to it. On the flip side, your inner demon is all those doubts, fears, and negative habits that hold you back. It's the voice that tells you to give up when things get tough, or that you don't deserve good things. Left unchecked, your inner demon can make your life pretty miserable. It can lead you to make choices you regret, treat people poorly, or miss out on great opportunities. So, the stakes are high. If you don't learn to unlock your inner angel, you might always feel like you're fighting an uphill battle in life. You might struggle with relationships, never quite reach your goals, or always feel like something's missing. But when you tap into that angelic energy within you, that's when life really starts to change for the better. Now, I know what you're thinking. This all sounds great, but how do I actually do it? How do I unlock my inner angel? Don't worry, I've got you covered. In this video, we're going to dive deep into the world of inner angels and demons. We'll explore what they really are, beyond the cartoon images of halos and pitchforks. You'll learn how to recognize when your inner angel is trying to guide you, and when your inner demon is trying to lead you astray. But we're not just going to talk theory. I'm going to share with you a simple but powerful technique that you can use to connect with your inner angel. It's something you can do anytime, anywhere, to tap into that higher part of yourself. And the best part? You don't need any special equipment or skills. All you need is an open mind and a willingness to try. We'll also talk about the challenges you might face along the way. Let's be real. Unlocking your inner angel isn't always easy. Your inner demon doesn't like to give up control without a fight. But I'll give you some practical tips on how to deal with those challenges and stay on track. By the end of this video, you'll have a clear understanding of your inner angel and demon, and you'll have the tools you need to start tapping into your highest potential. You'll be ready to start a journey of spiritual awakening that could change your life in amazing ways. So, are you ready to unlock your inner angel? Are you ready to discover the incredible power that's been inside you all along? Let's dive in and explore the wonderful world of your inner angel together. Now, let's break down what we mean by inner angels and demons. Don't worry, we're not talking about actual winged beings or red-horned creatures living inside you. These are metaphors for different aspects of your personality and your potential. Your inner angel represents your highest self. It's all your best qualities amplified. Think about the times when you've been at your absolute best, maybe when you've shown incredible kindness to someone, or when you've been brave in the face of a big challenge. That's your inner angel in action. It's the part of you that's connected to something greater, whether you call that God, the universe, or just your highest potential. Your inner angel is wise and loving. It guides you towards choices that are good for you and for others. When you listen to your inner angel, you might feel a sense of peace, even in difficult situations. You might find yourself naturally drawn to do the right thing, even when it's hard. Your inner angel is like a compass, always pointing you towards your true north. On the other hand, your inner demon represents your fears, doubts, and negative habits. We all have these. It's part of being human. Your inner demon is the voice that tells you you're not good enough, or that you should give up when things get tough. It's the part of you that might lash out in anger when you're hurt, or that tempts you to take the easy way out instead of doing what's right. Your inner demon isn't evil, it's just misguided. Often, it's trying to protect you, but in ways that ultimately hold you back. For example, your inner demon might tell you not to try for that promotion because you might fail. It thinks it's protecting you from disappointment, but really it's keeping you from reaching your full potential. Think of it like a garden. Your inner angel is like the beautiful flowers and nutritious vegetables you want to grow. Your inner demon is like the weeds that pop up and try to choke out the good plants. Both are natural parts of the garden, but you need to nurture the flowers and veggies while keeping the weeds in check. Now, here's the tricky part. In our busy, noisy modern world, it can be really hard to hear your inner angel. We're bombarded with messages all day long, from social media, from advertisements, from the people around us. A lot of these messages feed our inner demon. They tell us we're not good enough, that we need to buy this product or look this way to be happy. Meanwhile, the quiet voice of our inner angel often gets drowned out. It's like trying to hear a whisper in a noisy room. Many people go through life feeling disconnected from their best selves, from their inner wisdom. They might feel like something's missing, but they can't quite put their finger on what it is. It's so easy to fall into the habit of listening to our inner critic. That's the voice of our inner demon. It's loud, it's persistent, and sometimes it feels like it's trying to protect us. But constantly listening to that critical voice can lead to a life of fear, doubt, and missed opportunities. This disconnection from our inner angel can show up in all sorts of ways. Maybe you find yourself stuck in a job you hate because you're too afraid to chase your dreams. Or perhaps you struggle with relationships because you can't believe that you deserve love and respect. You might find yourself making choices that you know aren't good for you, but you feel powerless to change. The good news is, your inner angel is always there, waiting for you to listen. No matter how long you've been disconnected, no matter how loud your inner demon has become, you can always choose to tune in to that higher part of yourself. And that's exactly what we're going to learn how to do. The first step in unlocking your inner angel is becoming aware of both your angelic and demonic thoughts. This might sound simple, but it's actually a powerful practice that can change your life. You see, most of us go through our days on autopilot, not really paying attention to the thoughts running through our heads. But when you start to notice your thoughts, you start to see patterns. You begin to recognize when your inner angel is trying to guide you, and when your inner demon is trying to lead you astray. So, what does an angelic thought look like? It might be something like, I can handle this challenge, or that person probably didn't mean to hurt me. They might be going through something tough. Angelic thoughts are usually kind, both to yourself and to others. They're often hopeful and see the best in situations and people. Demonic thoughts, on the other hand, might sound like, I'm going to fail, so why even try? Or, that person is out to get me. These thoughts are usually critical, fearful, or angry. They often jump to the worst conclusions and can make you feel powerless or victimized. Here's a simple way to start noticing these thoughts in your daily life. Set an alarm on your phone to go off every hour. When it does, take a moment to pause and notice what you were just thinking. Was it an angelic thought or a demonic one? Don't judge yourself, just notice. Over time, you'll start to see patterns in your thinking. Now, here's where it gets really interesting. Once you start noticing your thoughts, you realize you have a choice. You can choose which thoughts to focus on and which to let go. It's like you're the DJ of your own mind, and you get to choose which tracks to play. When you focus on angelic thoughts, you start to feel better. You might notice more opportunities around you, or find it easier to connect with others. It's like tuning your radio to a station that plays uplifting music everything just feels brighter. On the other hand, when you dwell on demonic thoughts, life can start to feel pretty gloomy. You might miss out on opportunities because you're too focused on what could go wrong. It's like tuning into a station that only plays sad songs. After a while, everything starts to look gray. So how do you shift your focus to more positive, angelic thoughts? One simple trick is to ask yourself, what would my inner angel say about this situation? When you catch yourself in a negative thought spiral, pause and try to reframe the situation in a more positive light. For example, if you're stuck in traffic and feeling frustrated, your inner angel might say, "This is a chance to practice patience." Or, "I can use this time to listen to an interesting podcast." Remember, the goal isn't to never have negative thoughts. That's not realistic. We're human, after all. The goal is to become aware of your thoughts and to consciously choose which ones to focus on. It's about turning up the volume on your inner angel and turning down the volume on your inner demon. Now, let's talk about a powerful technique you can use to connect with your inner angel. This is something you can do anytime, anywhere, to tap into that higher part of yourself. It's a simple meditation or visualization exercise, but don't let its simplicity fool you. It can be incredibly powerful. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for a few minutes. You can sit or lie down, whatever feels comfortable. Close your eyes and take a few deep breaths. Feel your body relaxing with each breath. Imagine a bright, warm light above your head. This light represents your inner angel, your highest self. As you breathe in, imagine this light flowing down into your body, filling you up from head to toe. As you breathe out, imagine any negativity or stress leaving your body. Keep breathing and visualizing this light filling you up. As you do, think about the qualities of your inner angel: love, wisdom, courage, compassion. Feel these qualities growing stronger within you. Now, imagine this light expanding beyond your body, surrounding you in a bubble of angelic energy. Sit in this energy for a few moments, feeling connected to your highest self. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, knowing that you can tap into this angelic energy anytime you need it. This technique helps you connect with your inner angel in a few important ways. First, it helps you quiet your mind, making it easier to hear that soft, wise voice within you. Second, by visualizing your inner angel as light, you're creating a strong, positive association in your mind. This can make it easier to tap into your higher self in everyday situations. Finally, by imagining yourself filled with angelic qualities, you're actually reinforcing these qualities within yourself. It's like you're practicing being your best self, and as the saying goes, practice makes perfect. Now, let's be real for a moment. Unlocking your inner angel and quieting your inner demon isn't always easy. You might find that when you try to focus on positive thoughts, your inner demon fights back even harder. This is normal. Your inner demon has probably been in charge for a long time, and it doesn't want to give up control. You might also find that some days are easier than others. Maybe you'll have a great meditation session one day, feeling totally connected to your inner angel, and then the next day you can't seem to shake your negative thoughts. Again, this is totally normal. Spiritual growth isn't a straight line. It's more like a winding path with ups and downs. The key is to be patient and kind to yourself. Remember, you're breaking old habits and creating new ones, and that takes time. Don't expect perfection, just aim for progress. If you find yourself slipping into old patterns, don't beat yourself up. Just gently redirect your focus back to your inner angel. One helpful tip is to start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Maybe start by doing the angel visualization technique for just 5 minutes a day, or set a goal to notice and reframe one negative thought each day. As these small practices become habits, you can gradually do more. It can also be helpful to keep a journal of your experiences. Write down when you feel connected to your inner angel and what that feels like. Note any changes you see in your life as you practice these techniques. This can be really encouraging when you're facing challenges, as it helps you see your progress over time. Remember, every time you choose to listen to your inner angel instead of your inner demon, you're strengthening that connection. It's like building a muscle. The more you do it, the stronger it gets. Over time, Tuning into your inner angel will become more and more natural. As you continue on this journey of unlocking your inner angel, you might start to notice some interesting changes in your life. Not only will you feel more peaceful and centered, but you might find that your relationships improve. When you're connected to your highest self, you naturally treat others with more kindness and understanding. You might also find that you start attracting more positive experiences into your life. This isn't magic. It's simply that when you're tuned into your inner angel, you're more likely to notice and take advantage of good opportunities when they come your way. Your inner angel can guide you in all areas of your life. In your career, it might give you the courage to go after that promotion or start that business you've been dreaming about. In your personal life, it might help you communicate better with loved ones or set healthier boundaries. Even in difficult times, your inner angel can be a source of strength and comfort. When you're facing challenges, tuning into that higher part of yourself can help you find wisdom and resilience you didn't know you had. Unlocking your inner angel is not a one-time event. It's a lifelong journey. Every day brings new opportunities to choose love over fear, wisdom over doubt, and courage over complacency. Some days will be easier than others, but each day is a chance to strengthen your connection to your highest self. As you continue on this path, you might find yourself drawn to explore other spiritual practices or teachings. Trust your intuition. Your inner angel will guide you towards what's right for you. Maybe you'll be drawn to learn more about meditation or to explore different spiritual traditions. Perhaps you'll feel called to serve others in some way. Whatever form it takes, following the guidance of your inner angel will lead you towards a life of greater purpose and fulfillment. Remember, your inner angel has been with you all along, waiting for you to listen. It's never too late to start this journey. Whether you're 18 or 80, whether you consider yourself spiritual or not, you have the power to unlock your inner angel and transform your life. So, are you ready to take the next step? Are you ready to turn down the volume on your inner demon and tune into the wise, loving voice of your inner angel? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Your inner angel is waiting. All you have to do is listen. Let's dive deeper into the power of awareness. This is where the real magic begins in your journey to unlock your inner angel. Awareness is like turning on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, you can see things that were always there, but hidden from view. In this case, we're shining a light on your thoughts and feelings. Every day, thousands of thoughts pass through your mind. Some of these thoughts come from your inner angel. They're positive, uplifting, and guide you towards your best self. Others come from your inner demon. They're negative, critical, and can hold you back. The trick is learning to tell the difference. Angelic thoughts often sound like a wise, kind friend. They might say things like, "You've got this. Remember how you overcame challenges in the past." Or, "That person seems upset. Maybe they need some compassion today." These thoughts encourage you to be your best self and to see the best in others. Demonic thoughts, on the other hand, are more like a harsh critic. They might say, "You're going to mess this up, just like you always do," or "That person is just trying to take advantage of you." These thoughts often come from a place of fear or past hurt, and they can keep you stuck in negative patterns. Here's a simple exercise to start building your awareness. For the next week, set an alarm on your phone to go off every 2 hours during your waking hours. When the alarm sounds, take a moment to pause and ask yourself, what was I just thinking? Was this an angelic thought or a demonic thought? How does this thought make me feel? Write down your observations if you can. Don't judge yourself for having negative thoughts. Remember, we all have them. The goal is simply to notice. As you practice this, you'll start to see patterns. You might notice that certain situations trigger more demonic thoughts, while others bring out your inner angel. This awareness is powerful because it gives you the opportunity to make a choice. Now that you're becoming more aware of your thoughts, it's time to talk about the power of choice. This is where you really start to take control of your inner world. Think of your mind like a radio. Your inner angel and your inner demon are like two different stations playing at the same time. You can't stop the stations from broadcasting, but you can choose which one you listen to. When you focus on angelic thoughts, you're tuning into the frequency of your highest self. This doesn't mean ignoring problems or pretending everything is perfect. Instead, it means approaching life's challenges with wisdom, compassion, and hope. For example, let's say you're facing a difficult project at work. Your inner demon might be shouting, "This is too hard. You're going to fail, and everyone will see how incompetent you are." But if you tune into your inner angel, you might hear, "This is challenging, but it's an opportunity to learn and grow. Take it one step at a time, and don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it." The more you practice tuning into your inner angel, the easier it becomes. It's like building a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Here are some ways to shift your focus to more positive, angelic thoughts. Question your thoughts. When you notice a negative thought, ask yourself, is this really true? What evidence do I have for and against this thought? Look for the lesson. In challenging situations, ask, what can I learn from this? How might this help me grow? Practice gratitude. Regularly take time to appreciate the good things in your life, no matter how small. Reframe negative situations. Try to find a positive aspect or a different perspective on difficult circumstances. Use positive affirmations. Create short, positive statements about yourself and repeat them regularly. Remember, the goal isn't to never have negative thoughts. That's not realistic. The goal is to become aware of your thoughts and consciously choose which ones to focus on and believe. Now, let's explore a powerful technique you can use to strengthen your connection with your inner angel. This is a simple visualization exercise, but don't let its simplicity fool you. It can have a profound impact on your life. Find a quiet place where you won't be disturbed for about 10 minutes. Sit comfortably, close your eyes, and take a few deep breaths to center yourself. Then, follow these steps. Imagine a bright, warm light above your head. This light represents your inner angel, your highest self. See it glowing with pure, loving energy. As you breathe in, visualize this light flowing down into your body. See it filling your head, then your neck and shoulders, moving down through your chest and stomach, and finally into your legs and feet. With each breath, the light grows stronger and brighter. Feel it filling every cell of your body, surrounding you in a cocoon of angelic energy. As you sit in this light, think about the qualities of your inner angel: love, wisdom, courage, compassion. Feel these qualities growing stronger within you. Now, imagine this light expanding beyond your body. See it reaching out to touch everything around you: your home, your loved ones, your community, the whole world. Sit in this expanded state for a few moments, feeling connected to your highest self and to all of life. When you're ready, slowly open your eyes, knowing that you can tap into this angelic energy anytime you need it. Try to practice this visualization at least once a day. Many people find it helpful to do it first thing in the morning to set a positive tone for the day, or in the evening to release any negativity before sleep. As you make this practice a regular part of your life, you may notice some changes. You might find it easier to stay calm in stressful situations, or you might have more intuitive insights about your life. You may feel more connected to others and to the world around you. Remember, connecting with your inner angel is a skill, and like any skill, it gets better with practice. Be patient with yourself and celebrate even small moments of connection. Every time you choose to tune into your inner angel, you're strengthening that connection and moving closer to living as your highest self. As you embark on this journey to unlock your inner angel, it's important to remember that challenges are a natural part of the process. Just like any worthwhile endeavor, connecting with your higher self takes time, patience, and practice. You might face some obstacles along the way, but don't let that discourage you. These challenges are opportunities for growth and learning. One common challenge is consistency. You might find yourself enthusiastic about connecting with your inner angel for a few days, only to fall back into old patterns. This is completely normal. Our habits and thought patterns are deeply ingrained, and it takes time to create new neural pathways in our brains. The key is to be gentle with yourself and keep coming back to the practice, even if you've had a setback. Another challenge you might face is doubt. Your inner demon might try to convince you that this is all nonsense, that you're wasting your time, or that you're not spiritual enough to connect with your inner angel. Remember, these are just thoughts, and you don't have to believe them. Everyone has the capacity to connect with their higher self, regardless of their background or beliefs. You might also find that as you start to tune into your inner angel, some uncomfortable emotions come up. This is actually a good sign. It means you're becoming more aware of your inner world. Often, we use negative thought patterns as a way to avoid dealing with difficult emotions. As you open up to your inner angel, you might need to face and process these emotions. This can be challenging, but it's an important part of the healing process. Here are some strategies to help you overcome these challenges. Start small. Don't try to overhaul your entire life overnight. Begin with just a few minutes of practice each day and gradually increase as you feel comfortable. Be patient. Remember that spiritual growth is a journey, not a destination. Celebrate small victories and don't be too hard on yourself if you have setbacks. Keep a journal. Write about your experiences, both positive and negative. This can help you see your progress over time and identify patterns in your thoughts and behaviors. Find support. Consider sharing your journey with a trusted friend or joining a spiritual group. Having support can make a big difference when facing challenges. Practice self-compassion. Treat yourself with the same kindness and understanding you would offer a good friend. Remember, every time you choose to connect with your inner angel, even for a moment, you're making progress. Each small step adds up to big changes over time. As you continue on this journey of connecting with your inner angel, you might start to notice some interesting changes, not just within yourself, but in the world around you. This is what we call the ripple effect, like a stone dropped in a pond. The positive changes in you create waves that affect everything and everyone around you. First, you might notice changes in your relationships. When you're more connected to your inner angel, you naturally become more patient, understanding, and compassionate. You might find that conflicts with others become less frequent or are resolved more easily. Your relationships may become deeper and more meaningful as you approach them with more love and wisdom. In your work life, you might find that you're more creative and productive. Your inner angel can guide you to innovative solutions to problems and help you stay focused on what truly matters. You might also find that you're better able to handle stress and challenges at work, approaching them with a calm and centered attitude. Your health might improve too. Many people find that as they connect more with their inner angel, they naturally start making healthier choices. You might feel more motivated to exercise, eat nutritious foods, or get enough sleep. The reduced stress that comes from living in alignment with your higher self can have profound effects on your physical well-being. You might also notice that you start attracting more positive experiences and opportunities into your life. This isn't magic. It's simply that when you're tuned into your inner angel, you're more likely to notice and take advantage of good opportunities when they come your way. You're also more likely to create positive opportunities through your actions and attitude. Perhaps most importantly, you might find a greater sense of purpose and meaning in your life. Your inner angel can guide you towards the path that's truly right for you, helping you make choices that align with your deepest values and aspirations. Remember, these changes don't happen overnight. They're the result of consistently choosing to tune into your inner angel day after day. Each time you choose love over fear, wisdom over doubt, or kindness over criticism, you're creating a positive ripple that extends far beyond yourself. We've covered a lot of ground in our exploration of how to unlock your inner angel. We've talked about the importance of awareness, the power of choosing your focus, and techniques for connecting with your higher self. We've discussed the challenges you might face and the positive changes you can expect to see in your life. But remember, all of this information is just the beginning. The real journey starts now with you. Your inner angel has been waiting patiently for you to listen, and now you have the tools to do just that. As you move forward from here, keep these key points in mind. Awareness is the first step. Pay attention to your thoughts and feelings, learning to distinguish between your inner angel and inner demon. You have the power to choose which thoughts to focus on. Practice tuning into your inner angel's frequency. Regular practice is key. Use the visualization technique we discussed, or find other methods that work for you to connect with your higher self. Be patient and kind with yourself. This is a journey, and every step forward counts, no matter how small. Expect challenges, but don't let them discourage you. They're opportunities for growth. Watch for the positive changes in your life and celebrate them. Your inner growth will create ripples that affect every aspect of your life and the lives of those around you. Remember, unlocking your inner angel isn't about becoming perfect or never having negative thoughts. It's about learning to listen to the wisest, most loving part of yourself more often. It's about living from a place of love rather than fear, of wisdom rather than doubt. Your inner angel has incredible gifts to offer you: guidance, love, wisdom, and a sense of purpose. All you need to do is open yourself to receive these gifts. The journey might not always be easy, but it is infinitely rewarding. So, are you ready to unlock your inner angel? The choice is yours, and the time is now. Your higher self is waiting, ready to guide you towards a life of greater joy, purpose, and fulfillment. Take that first step today and watch as your world transforms, one angelic thought at a time. Remember, you are more powerful and more loved than you can imagine. Your inner angel knows this, and now it's time for you to know it too. The journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Take that step today and unlock the incredible potential of your inner angel.